What's up, guys? Winter Kills here, and welcome to a brand new deck profile. Today I'm bringing you guys a Crusadia Mekk-Knight deck profile. I've been meaning to do this one for quite some time, but I actually got around to testing this list on my stream last night. By the way, link to my Twitch down in the description below if you want to toss me a follow or a sub there. Be greatly appreciated. Would love to see you guys in the chat. And yeah, but I'm going to go ahead and take you guys through my list. I think these two archetypes work very, very well together. There are some issues, of course, but I think they do work quite well. But before we get started, I want to mention a quick shout out to our sponsors at Imperium Duelist and TCG Player. Down below in the links in the description, you guys will find a link to TCG Player. If you use that link and buy anything on TCG Player and check out, I will receive a small portion of the revenue of your purchase, so that helps support me. If you want to support me by using just TCG Player like you normally would, just use that link down below. And also, if you're interested in any of the playmats or sleeves that I'm using in this video or any of my other previous videos, they are all from Imperium Duelist. A link to the website can be found down in the description below, as well as a discount code that you can use to save 10% off your entire order. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and get into the profile here. And to start, we have 3 copies of Crusadia Maximus, looking so very, very good in the prismatic secret rare from the 2019 gold sarcophagus tin. So yeah, 3 Maximus. This is the guy that allows your Crusadia monsters to do double damage when attacking a monster. Then we have 3 Draco, adds back any Crusadia when it is special summmoned to his own link monster points to. Also allows you to go into some Guard Dragon combos if that's a variant you want to play, although I'm opting not to play the Guard Dragon combo in here because this deck loses hard enough to Nibiru as is, so trying to avoid that for the time being. So then we have 3 Draco, then 2 Reclusia. With the addition of the Mekk-Knight engine, I wanted to sort of shrink the Crusadia engine a little bit, because a full Crusadia engine is just way too many monsters, and you need some more spells to be able to set and use to be able to take advantage of your Mekk-Knights. So wanted to trim down on the monsters a bit. So just 2 Reclusia, same with 2 Arborea, and 2 copies of Leonis. So yeah, that is it for the Crusadia lineup. Now we'll go into the Mekk-Knight lineup, which is just 2 Purple Nightfall, 2 copies of Blue Sky, 1 yellow, 1 red, and of course the 1 indigo. So just I believe 2, 4, 6, 7 Mekk-Knights in the main here. Again, I didn't want to dedicate a full Mekk-Knight package in here because there's just not enough room to do both. And I think these ratios work just good as is. 3 purple was just a little too much. I kept drawing 2 of them. Maybe that's just YGO Pro's algorithm being bad, but I think in theory just playing 2 of these guys is fine, because drawing multiples is bad. Really, you're only using these guys to sort of supplement your Crusadia plays, to be able to help chain link block with cards like Magus and, you know, Blue Sky and Purple Nightfall, and just put extra damage on. So there's that. Yeah, you don't really need to dedicate a full Mekk-Knight engine though. They're just sort of there to supply more damage and more surge power, and be able to apply a bigger field presence, I guess. Then I'm playing 3 Kaijus in the main. 1 Kumungus, 1 Dogoran, 1 Jizukiru. It could be any 3 Kaijus. I was playing Nibiru in the main. I decided to cut it, though, because just the Kaijus are better. Because the token that you summon to their field, Ecomax gains the original attack, which I believe would have 0. So you're not really gaining too much out of it. And the Kaiju is just a little bit better, because some people can play around the Nibiru, having negations and not summoning 5 times. So these cards are just better answers for this deck mainly. So yeah, that is it for the monsters. I believe 22 monsters. Now we'll head into the spells, where we have 3 copies of Engage. Definitely playing a Sky Striker engine here. You can also set it for Mekk-Knight plays and then link off and then do Engage stuff afterwards. So the Sky Striker engine works really well in here too, because of Hornet Drones, and Hornet Drones complements the Crusadia stuff very well, because you know you can just link into Magus, Hornet Drones for a token, and Kagari into the zone that Magus points to. Kagari 2, Magus 1, help chain link block the Magus there, which is very key to the deck strategy. You want that Magus search to go through. It also can get you Widow Anchor and Ego Booster, mainly because a lot of times you can end on just 1 monster in the extra monster zone, whether it be Avermax, Ecomax, etc., etc. Then we have 3 copies of Call by the Grave. Shutting off hand traps is key, so definitely want to play 3 Call by. 2 Instant Fusion, settable, also helps for going first and second. 2 copies of Mind Control, settable, helps for going second when you can't break boards enough as is. So sometimes this card is a little extra, you know, juice you need to get over the edge to be able to OTK. Then we have 1 Hornet Drones, 1 Ego Booster, and 1 Widow Anchor. For the 3 Sky Striker spells, you can play more. I think these 3 are just fine though. 1 Succession, 1 Crusadia Power, 1 Testament. This card is so underrated. This card is amazing. When you can't go for game, basically you just attack anything with your like Avermax, and then quickly draw 4 cards after you resolve this card. After the damage calc, I believe, yeah. So after damage calc, you just draw 4 cards. You draw cards equal to the link rating of the monster that you destroyed something by battle with. So very solid card. Then we have the last spell, which is the Crusadia Revival. This again allows you to go for a game, allows your Crusadia Link monster to attack all monsters your opponent controls, gives them all 500 boost, so this card can be very clutch at times. Also, playing it only 1 because it's searchable. Then 1 secret, because we are playing a Mekk-Knight engine. I am playing Morningstar in the extra deck, so being able to have access to this is very key, because you can set up Indigo, Morningstar, and Avermax, which is a very hard board to get through, because they can only attack Avermax. You're taking no battle damage. Like, you can just move Avermax around and negate things. It's just such a strong field. So for the extra deck, speaking of 1 Avermax, gotta play it. 1 Borreload, 1 Blackluster Soldier, Soldier of Chaos. This isn't needed. You could play Unicorn instead, or Decode Talker. 1 Mekk-Knight of the Morning Star. And then we have 2 copies of Equamax for your Crusadia stuff. 2 copies of Poor Common Regulex. Then I'm playing 3 copies of Magus. I wanted to play 3 in this build mainly because you do go through 2 pretty easily the first time. Mainly because sometimes if you're going first, you'll make Equamax and you can summon out something else to his own points to, and then you'll link into another Magus to make Avermax. So that'll burn through 2 of your Maguses turn 1. So I think playing 3 is fine. Then 1 Hayate and 1 Kagari. Because being able to start off your engine off of just like, if you need to engage or something, you want to be able to go search it off just Hayate if you have the Hornet drones. 1 Kagari, of course, and then 1 Link Karibo and 1000 Ice Restrict for that Instant Fusion package that we were playing. So now I'm going to go ahead and show you guys a combo. Just a quick combo that'll help you guys end on like just a quick Avermax play with possibly like Secret Setup and Indigo. Just how to get to that. Really not too many like dedicated combos of this deck. I mean, there's the basic OTK combo, which I guess I could take you guys through, and also maybe show you guys something with Avermax as well. So let's go ahead and get all that set up, and we'll be back in just a moment. Alright guys, so we're going to do a quick combo here, and for the sake of this, the combo, we'll just say our opponent has 1 card in the extra monster zone. It really doesn't make too big a difference, so I'll just use the Blackluster Soldier, Soldier of Chaos as a card that our opponent possibly has. So to start with this combo here, just Maximus, Purple Nightfall, and Engage. You really don't need the Engage. I mean, Maximus, Purple Nightfall is good enough as is, but we'll throw in the Engage for some spice, I guess. So we'll start by normal summoning the Maximus, and then linking that off into a copy of none other than Magus to get our play started. And then from here, we'll go ahead and activate the Engage, and we'll go grab Hornet Drones. And actually, we don't even really need to grab Hornet Drones here. I'm going to grab it anyways, though. Where is it? Because we could use Purple Nightfall to be able to, you know, get ourselves access to that column, or be able to trigger the effect of Magus. But we'll just use Hornet Drones for now. It'll make life a bit easier. So we'll Hornet Drones for a token, and then we'll token into Kagari. And then from here, we'll actually add back the Engage, and we'll also get our search here of Draco. We want to be able to add back that Maximus to be able to do extra damage. Alright, so now from this point, we'll go ahead and link these 2 into a copy of the Regulex, and then we'll special summon Draco into the zone that Regulex points to. 2, and then 1. And then we'll add back a copy of, let's add the field spell here, since we're pretty much trying to go for an OTK. Now, at this point, if we were really trying to go for an OTK, we could just summon this in the zone that this points to, but this is just, this we're just using as a placeholder. Now, when we do the test hand, we'll actually have to take into account what this card is, but right for now, we're just going to use it as a, as just a placeholder. So, at this point, we'll set this Engage that we added back, and then we'll special summon the Purple Nightfall, banish it, and then we'll go grab Blue Sky, and then Blue Sky will search us 1, which is going to be Indigo. We want to get that card live. And then from here, to be perfectly honest, we could just do this. This is a little bit of a different play here. We can link these 2 off into a copy of Morningstar. Use Morningstar's effect, discard this, and then go ahead and grab our copy of Secret. And then we can link these guys off into a copy of the Avermax, Mekk-Knight Crusadia Avermax. And then here we can flip up the engage one last time. Go grab a copy of the Widow Anchor. Or if we really wanted to, we could grab Eagle Booster to make it unaffected by card effects. And then put that in the grave, which I don't think we have 3 spells. No, we don't. We only have 1. And then we could play this to boost it up by 500. We have this. We could also special summon this here to target it to make it do double damage. So we could possibly swing over for 6k if we really wanted to do that. But probably wouldn't, just because we want to be able to use the Widow Anchor for later. But basically, this is going to be able to get you the secret setup with the Indigo Engrave, with the Anchor. We could have also done the classic Ecomax play there with the, by linking the Draco and the Regulex into Ecomax and then summoning the Maximus here. And then using this to get the double damage and run over this or whatever monster they may have for a bunch of damage. Also having the Widow Anchor set. And we could have used the Indigo in some way, shape, or form there. Because there's an cool interaction you can do with Indigo and Ecomax. And basically what that is, let's say like you could have a card set here and also have a column here. Is this will be boosted up by the 24 and then the 16 here. So this is gaining like 3k. It's gaining 4,000 at this point plus the 500. So this is at 40 or gaining 4,500. So it's at like 65. So we're attacking over for a lot of damage. So we can attack like this. And then if we also wanted to, we can move this over to attack with this. So this is just an example. Like if we didn't want to use this effect and we just wanted to swing for a lot of damage with just this, because anything this points to can attack. But if we don't use the effect of Maximus, we can be able to use the effect of Indigo to move it out of that zone that it points to be able to swing for an additional 24, which can be game in its own right if the Maximus play isn't going to work out as it usually does. So yeah, that's a little combo there. Just opening those sets of cards is really, really good. Maximus and purple. Engage also very advantageous to the deck strategy. As you saw there, indicating, be able to use Kagari to trigger your Magus effect. So now we'll go ahead and do a random test hand, and this card will actually be on the field as something that we need to deal with. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so I've done a quick pile shuffle here. Let's go ahead and shuffle the deck. We'll do a going second test hand. And now we're going to say our opponent has a Blackluster Soldier of Chaos on their field for us to go against. Or it was just a placeholder, but now we're actually going to have this to be a card that we kind of got to get around. It's not the biggest threat, but it is a 3,000 monster that can't be targeted or destroyed by card effects. So we do need to get rid of it. And we did draw a Kaiju, so it really isn't going to be too hard to get rid of. But let's see what the rest of our hand is here. We have the Revival. We have Maximus. We have Secret. We have Instant Fusion. And we have the Sticky String Kaiju. And our 6th card is a copy of Maximus. Not the best draw, but it is a good draw nonetheless. So, I mean, to get started, we're just going to Kaiju whatever monster that they had to begin with. And it is suddenly no longer a problem for us. So let's go ahead and just put that there. Now this is going to be the extra monster we're going to want to work in because it has a 2400 monster that we can run over. But to start, we're going to link the Magus into a copy, or not a Magus, but I link the copy of Maximus into Magus. And then from here, we can use Instant Fusion to summon Thousand Eyes Restrict here. Where's Thousand Eyes Restrict? There we go. We can't Chain Link block, but we can use Magus here to get ourselves a search by any means necessary. We didn't open up a Mekk-Knight, so we couldn't unfortunately, set up a play with that. We'll pay the 1,000. At this point, we could also take whatever monster that, so long as it isn't this one. But then we can link these two off for a copy of Regulex. Find him. So he's already gaining 24 right off the bat. And then from here, we'll special summon Chain Link 2, Chain Link 1. We'll add back this, and then we'll search a spell. We'll go ahead and grab the Testament. Actually, no, let's grab Power just to play it safe. Because at this point, we've summoned, I believe, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. So anything after this, we can protect our monster with this from being tributed by Nibiru. So we can link these off now into a copy of Ecomax. It's like that. And then from here, we haven't used the special summon effect of Maximus, so we can summon that there. And then put this here. So this is gaining 21, putting it up to 41. Which isn't going to be, I believe, quite enough for a game. Or no, it's gaining 24 here as well. So who am I kidding? It's gaining 24, 34, 4,000, getting 4,500, putting up to 65. So yeah, if we use this effect here to attack and do the double damage, that will be game 100%. Yeah, very, very easily. And if it isn't, instead of grabbing power, we could easily grab a copy of Testament instead, because at that point, if it isn't game, what we could do is, instead of adding this, shuffle the deck real quick here. Cut it. And we'll attack. They take a lot of damage, and then after damage calculation, we draw 1, 2, 3, which is, those are not the best draws. I mean, we did draw purple and Reclusive, but we do 2 purple, or 2 blue. That is still really, really solid if you ask me. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Mekk-Knights and Crusadias are probably 2 of my favorite archetypes of all time, so it's really cool to be able to combine them here in this profile. And let me know what you guys think. I haven't done a Crusadia Mekk-Knight deck profile in a long time, I don't think. I don't think I've ever done one. I might have a long time ago, but let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. And yeah, don't forget to check out my TCG player link, as well as checking out Imperium Duelist down in the description below. Helps me out a lot. Hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, guys, Winner Kill Santa. We'll see you guys in the next one.